Ohayou gozaimasu. Today I'm gonna make breakfast. Actually, it's not even morning, it's the afternoon. So it's breakfast in the afternoon. And I only want to use what I have right now. So I don't want to go shopping for ingredients. I don't want to have to, like try to get one thing just to finish this meal. So today I'm gonna be making scrambled eggs with tortillas and bacon. I'm gonna make it really good. We don't have bread and we don't have rice right now, so we're just gonna use these tortillas, which actually are kind of expired, but I heard that you can still eat these. We got these from Costco, so I'll show you how I cook those up. And then we're gonna do scrambled eggs, chives from the garden, really basic, a side of avocado. We actually have two, so I'll probably slice up all that. And then bacon. I'm gonna do something special with the bacon today. I'm gonna pan fry this in this stainless steel pan with water. I follow this guy, I don't even know his name. He's just called the Steel Pan Guy on Instagram. And he uses water in a stainless steel pan to cook bacon. I guess it renders the fat a different way. It's just way better. So Judy is hungry. I want the girls to eat something wholesome before we go out. So I'm gonna start cooking. I will be using charbroil grill today. Woo! I do just kind of burn off whatever is on top there and get everything nice and hot. So yeah. So this grill does have a little stove burner. I'm just gonna have this on a medium-low heat. And as I mentioned, just add the water, which I know seems so crazy, but I've done this a few times and it works really well. I'm just gonna get enough to kind of barely cover it. And that way I don't even have to watch it as much. In a way, it kind of slow cooks it. You don't want to cook bacon too fast. I don't know, something else happens. When you cook it too fast, it gets crispy and dry and brittle. But when you cook it slower, you can still get it crispy, but still got the chew. It's hard to explain. I'll show you how it looks. For the eggs, I am using Vital Farms pasture-raised eggs. Not sponsored, but I wouldn't mind working with you. And then chives, I'm gonna go ahead and chop those up first. These are the easiest herbs to grow in the garden. I don't even have to do anything. Every single year, they just come back. Wash it, of course, because sometimes you do get bugs on them. I like to chop them at an angle, by the way, just like this. This sharp. This knife is not very sharp. The way to get away with not having a knife sharp is to slide it across your food like this.
No.
There we go. That's what you're looking for right there. I will be doing a lot of eggs today. Yeah. Alright, chives go in. I'm not going to use all of them because the rest I will use kind of as a topping once everything is done. White pepper. I do not put any salt in there, just the white pepper. Mix it a little bit. Some more white pepper in there. The reason I use white pepper is because it's sharper. It's not as bold, even though the sharpness is bold in itself. Just different, and it's perfect with scrambled eggs. Just let that sit for a little bit. It's been about 4 minutes, and you can tell it is cooking. And it's cooking very evenly right now. I have not done anything. I haven't touched it. I'm gonna add just a little bit more water. All right, let's go get some tomatoes. And look at those cherry tomatoes. Tomatoes, they do take a little bit of experience to do it well, but I think even on your first year of growing tomatoes, you'll get beautiful tomatoes like this. And it's so different. It's sweeter. It's more plump, it's juicy, savory. It's like everything that you don't always get at a grocery store. So, and I have a lot of tomatoes. This year I've got about 14 plants. Every morning, fresh tomatoes. Okay, about 8 minutes in. Avocado, very careful. Twist. Also be careful with this. I've done this many times. Just dragging it along the inside of the peel. Alright, now I'm going to start agitating the bacon a little bit. You can see there's still a little bit of liquid. That's actually a mixture of water and fat. The bacon has been cooking nice and slow, because the thing is they were kind of layered on each other. Now I want each piece of bacon to have contact with the stainless steel. Just a tiny little bit more water. That's it. Alright, so this is pretty hot now. Oh yeah, it's burnt off a lot of what was on there, which is very convenient, but I do wash the grill. I use this thing called the Grill Rescue Brush. It uses this heavy duty sponge and water, not bristles. I'm not against bristles, but they say this is a little safer. Be careful, this will steam up. You soak this for at least 5 minutes, it doesn't burn. It's really nice. There we go. Tip it one more time. Clean the other side. There you go. Easy. Bacon is probably about 15-16 minutes in, and like I said, it's been slow cooking, and I don't really have to do very much. I just kind of like agitate it, maybe flip it, but it'll be ready right when everything's done. Alright, for the tortillas, I really don't do anything with them. Sometimes I like to put butter, but I'm going to do it afterwards, because it's going to be way more convenient that way. All I'm going to do here, put it straight on the grill. That is it. A ton of these, or as many as I can. There we go. Some on in the back. Boom. After maybe 1-2 minutes, just gonna flip it. That's it. See this? That is all I'm going for. Not really significant grill marks. Okay, the only other thing I'm gonna do is take this butter and just put it right on top like that. Not a lot, just enough to kind of get it flavored, and because those are already hot, it just melts right on. Now I wouldn't necessarily do this if I was doing tacos, but this is breakfast, so just trying to get that buttery goodness on there. That's it. Alright, I am gonna just flip it one more time like that. Just let the butter side kind of get a little toasted, just barely. I like a little char on the edges. There you go. Easy. And then just put it up here to stay warm. That's all I want. I'm gonna turn down the heat like to the lowest setting. Just like that. Bacon is good to go. It's just gonna rest here while I do the scrambled eggs. Tortillas are gonna stay on the top shelf. This still has some residual heat, even though I did turn it off, and so both of those will be perfectly warm once everything's done. The scrambled eggs, obviously you need your egg mixture. It's just been sitting here, and I feel like the chives kind of flavor the egg a little bit more when it sits there. I got some olive oil and butter. I got the salt. Make sure you have a spatula, and then make sure you have a bowl ready for the finished eggs. I do use a stainless steel pan. Gotta make sure to warm this up quite a bit beforehand. And put a whole bunch of olive oil in there. By the way, the heat was on a low, so it didn't scorch it. You don't want this too hot. You want it like medium high, max. Olive oil is just gonna coat the pan. What I do is I just throw out a little bit of that olive oil. I don't want too much in there. Then I'm gonna turn up the heat. Generous amount of butter is going to go in. Now I do have the pan nicely warmed up, and I've got to get my eggs in there pretty quick. I'm going to do 2 rounds of this. I'm going to show you guys how you don't need to use nonstick anymore. Nothing against it if you want to use it, but we've been loving the stainless steel pan. Got half the mixture in there, and you've got to start stirring the other way like this. Move the pan back and forth, turn down the heat. See, it's still got a little ways to cook, but there's a lot of residual heat in the stainless steel pan. It's just about done, so I'm going to put salt because I did not put salt in there. We'll agitate it one more time. And there you go. That's what you're looking for right there. It's your spatula. It doesn't look completely cooked, but what it's going to do is, as it sits in there, it will continue to cook a little bit more. There you go. And let me show you how easy it is to clean this. In fact, you know what? You don't even need hot water. take a paper towel. Just gonna wipe it out a little bit like that. To the sink. Boom. Ready for that second batch. Now to clean it, have this super hot. Almost all of it comes off. Scrub it. Crazy. Wow. Scrambled eggs. The bacon. By the way, I did cook some in the oven as well, just to get some extra. But you can kind of see the different texture. Look, crispy and brittle. This is crispy, but chewy. See, there's a difference. Judy likes it like this, but let's see if she likes the way I did it. The tomatoes, tortillas, avocados. Bam! Breakfast is ready. Judy, come down! I got food ready for you!
Like corn tortillas.
Are these from the garden?
Yep. Honey, what do you think
$2.
about lunch?
Yummy, yummy. Thank you, that looks so good.
Thank you, Daddy. Amazing. Thank you, baby. This is some hot sauce from Koracha. From the, it says high spice from the Fairmont Kealani. Wow, I feel like I'm still at the Fairmont.
See, this is the oven method. This is the water method.
Well, you know me, I like it crispy.
I like it too.
Oh, so that, you like the water method. 10 out of 10.
What, the breakfast? Alright, so I put some sliced jalapenos on mine. And I'm gonna put some cheese, and I'm gonna broil the top. Yeah! What I like about the jalapenos being on there while I broiled it is it kind of activates a little bit of that heat. I'm also gonna put a little bit of cilantro on there. A little more chives. Boom. The tortilla is both crispy on the edge and still soft in the middle. Then you of course got the scrambled eggs, which are amazing. Melty cheesiness with that kick of the jalapeno and the hot sauce, which I love. And then the freshness of the cilantro and chives from the garden. This bacon. It's literally the best bacon I've ever had.
So many dollars.
Crispy yet chewy. How is that possible? Well, good. All right, you guys. Talk to you later.
Mr. Derek